Hello everyone, I think I'm streaming. It's been a while since I've done this. If there's any problems with the audio or anything like that, let me know. The microphone should be working, so fingers crossed. Today we are going to be streaming House Flipper. This is actually one of my favorite games that I've bought over the past year actually. Animal Crossing was great. I got that last year. That was definitely my favorite. But House Flipper is definitely the clutch this year because it is just so relaxing. So we're just going to continue this game. For those of you who haven't, wow, I'm sorry. My words are all over the place today. I really apologize. But for those of you who haven't played House Flipper, it's basically a house renovation game. And first you can start off by playing and doing different tasks and everything like that so that you can earn enough money to buy a house and sell it. So essentially what we're going to be doing is we are going to be renovating a full house today, and we're going to see what we can do to get it at the highest value to sell it. But you can decide whatever ways you want to design it and all of that jazz. So it's pretty great. This house was actually terrible when I started working on it, so we're getting there. This is the bedroom. And those little faces on the left side of the screen, those are potential buyers. And they will tell you what they want in a house, and if you follow what they say, then they may pay more money for the house that you are renovating. I have some apple cider today with some caffeine in it because I am dying from no energy, so we're making it through. But for those of you who haven't been around for a while, I have been having some health issues, and it's made things quite difficult, I'll say, to be able to film and edit, etc. So I hope that this makes up for it a little bit. Things aren't completely back to normal, but they're getting better. Now I'm just dealing with my mental health, which, yay for me. But we're getting there. I just have to just keep working at it, I guess. Now, I want to get a mirror for this bathroom. I might just have to search it. Okay, yes. Let's see, what mirror should we do? Should we do a big one? Let's see if it'll even fit. Yeah, I don't like that. Let's go back to just a regular, good old, traditional mirror. That should work. There we go. Now, I do have some people that I'm hoping will join us today, but if not, that is perfectly fine. I will just hang out on my own because, you know, sometimes being on your own is the best. Let's see. Now, I've been really struggling to get... Wow! Somebody is in a hurry to get somewhere. I've been struggling to get my lives to show actively on my channel until I stop streaming. So if you have any problems with that, there we go. Okay, but if you have any problems with that, let me know because I've been having problems with that recently. Also, I love this mug. It is so cute. I got it from Hobby Lobby of all places. My favorite mug. I love it. Now, I think that is it for this bathroom. I think I'm going to keep it pretty classic and simple. Maybe I'll come back in and add a picture frame or two, but so far I kind of like that the way it is. Okay, and now the kitchen is completely empty, so let's go ahead and add some furniture in the kitchen. Alright. I don't think we have enough room for huge cabinetry. Maybe this T-shaped one would be good. kind of like that light colored one, but this black one's also kind of fancy. Let's see. Ooh, I like that like black and gray. Yeah, we're doing that. All right, let's see if it'll even fit. No. I thought it was just a corner. I didn't realize it was like an actual T. But I guess it is in the description, complete T-shaped kitchen furniture, so maybe I should just read better. Okay, this one is the corner one, this one over here. Now we have this one, or we have this one. Let's do the one with the sink. Don't quite have the same options as the other one. Ooh, I can get a gold sink. Decisions. I think I like that one. And then we'll do a dark tabletop. Oh my gosh, this kitchen is tiny. I can't put anything in here. Alright, we're just gonna have to do a straight across sink. Also, I will apologize multiple times for sniffing today, but my freaking... I don't know if it's my allergies or just because my body hates me and can't get me to be healthy for 5 seconds. But, yeah, I'll be sniffing pretty much all day today, so I apologize about that. But there's nothing I can do, so I don't know what else you want from me. Should we do kind of the same theme? Because I don't want to do browns. I want to keep it like blacks and grays in the kitchen. I kind of like that. And then the tabletop, maybe we'll do like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. This will fit. This will definitely fit better. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now we just need to get a regular cabinet. I wish you could do like repeat color grade or something on this game just so that you don't have to select the colors every single time, but it's not the worst thing in the world, I suppose. But this game has gotten me through a lot of stressful times and things. For those of you who don't know, my health situations so see, cooking for grandchildren is the best. So I think like setting up a kitchen is going to be really important, maybe like a kitchen table or something, and they'll maybe pay more. Anyways, what I was saying was my health situation has been going on for a while, and it's been regarding my heart. So it's been kind of concerning, and I'm supposed to get surgery to get it fixed. However, I recently discovered that the surgery is supposed to be between $17,000 and $33,000. So don't think that's happening in my lifetime, unless I can go like to Europe or something where things are actually affordable and you don't have to sell your unborn children. That would be nice. But essentially what I have is an atrial flutter, which the way that it was explained to me, they were basically saying that like I have a short circuit in my heart basically, and that short circuit overrides the natural rhythm of my heart, and so it beats faster than it should, and then it takes longer for it to even out, you know what I mean? And so what they need to do in the surgery is do an ablation, and they're hoping to do it just by the catheter, but that makes it kind of expensive. And the catheter one is definitely the most expensive type of that kind of surgery because it's the least dangerous and has less repercussions and risk. So there's that. But altogether, they just need to cauterize that part of my heart so that my heart that is properly beating will get to that right rhythm. And so anyway, I was supposed to have a consultation from a doctor in Utah, and still have not heard from him, and it has been over a month, so that's great first impressions. I have grown to become more and more bitter of medical and doctors over the past probably year, 2 years. It's been a rough one as far as that goes, but you know, making it through, stuff like that. Not too crazy. It's just, it's a lot of stress when you don't know what's gonna happen. Because for the most part, my husband and I pay for everything medical. Everything. And aside from certain medications that my insurance will cover completely, we pay for my physical therapy, we pay for my other medications, we go through cost plus drug, which I or paying out of pocket for medications. Cost plus drug is definitely the best way to go. They do price of manufacturing plus 15% profit, and the medications, I mean, depending on which one you get, I mean, I have a $9 medication and a $12 medication, both of those including shipping. And yeah, so definitely better than what insurance wants me to pay out of pocket by going to their pharmacies, which is around $80 per medication per 30-day supply, which is stupid, and I'm not gonna do that because that is stupid. That is the worst way to spend your medical money. Anyway, that's a whole nother video, so I can rant about that. But yeah, honestly, it's just a friggin' mess. And so, let's look for a plate here. But anyway, yeah, so I've been waiting for a call from the surgeon for a consultation. That has not happened. And on top of that, I'm still dealing with these heart symptoms. And now, over the last like week and a half since I've started to increase my beta blocker dose to help with my heart arrhythmias, my heart palpitations, my stomach has gotten more and more irritated and nauseated all the time, just all day. Every time I eat something, it's just constant cramps. And looking at the medication, I started taking its metoprolol tartrate or something, which is like a generic beta blocker of some sort. And I'm pretty sure it has a soy byproduct. For those of you who are new here, I'm allergic to soy. And it causes devastating digestion issues, which I have been experiencing since I've started taking this medication. So, yay for me. But, you know, I'm not here to complain or anything like that. Just basically update you guys on what's been going on. And I've been pretty low recently, just because it's just, you know, the weather's getting colder and I'm constantly miserable. It makes it difficult to stay positive, you know. And I've always prided myself? I don't know how to phrase this, but I've always done my best to do what I can to make things positive, you know. It's just been particularly difficult when it's just one thing after another. And the thing that was supposed to start helping my health has actually started to make it worse because of the fact that it has soy in it, and soy is awful for me. So yeah, it's been a journey so far, y'all. But oh, I can stack it. Okay, and then I think we'll put these big plates underneath here. But yeah, so for those of you who have been wondering how I've been, that is what's going on. It's been kind of nuts and crazy, and Michael and I are basically just looking at it as I'm kind of between a rock and a hard place. I might just have to lessen my dosage of this medication, because I was looking at other medications that I could take instead of the metoprolol for the beta blocker, but it turns out that I'm pretty sure all of them have that same ingredient, which I think is like microcellular cellulose, something like that. It's the husk of a soybean plant, and yeah, my body and soy are not friends. So, yeah, it's kind of made things difficult. But that is why I'm here playing this game with you guys, because this game is so good for my mental health. It's just kind of a cozy game in a way where you can just kind of sit on here and just chug away and build a house, you know what I mean? I don't know why this plate won't stack. The other one's stacked. It's kind of lame. And then maybe we'll put this one up here. Will it not let me put stuff in the cabinets? Well, that is just an unuseful cabinet. That's annoying. Alright. Close this. I need to get like a quieter controller, but this one's so cute. Like, how could I replace this one? Actually, a few months ago, it started malfunctioning on me and it started drifting like the joysticks, and then it just stopped. It started working properly again, so I don't know. I don't know what happened, but I'm happy about it, so not complaining. Alright, so I think the kitchen's good. What do you guys think? Do we need like... I need to put this under the sink. Do we need like a rug or something in the kitchen? What do you guys think? We'll put that under there. We definitely need something in the living room, I think. Let's go to the shop and let's see what we can choose from for furniture. Because it's like, it's an oddly shaped room. So I don't really know what we can fit in there without just clogging up that hallway. Maybe like a cupboard? That might work. That corner cabinet's really weird. It's not what you look at and think it looks like. Oh, that's kind of cute. Maybe we'll do this cabinet with glass doors. Let's do white. Good classic white. Let's do clear. Yeah, I think this corner would be good. I love the music soundtrack that they go through too on this particular game. Because they go through, I think, about 3 different songs, and 2 of them I absolutely love, and one's okay. Okay, now we need like a short dresser. Cabinet, simple white. I think that'll work. Why won't you let me put it there though? Is it because of the rug? Is it because of the rug? That is stupid. That is so dumb. Let me put it down. Wait. Okay, it's okay all of a sudden. No. Okay, it's unhappy again. What is your problem? Okay, so let me put it right in front of the other cabinet, but it won't let me put it closer to the couch. That makes no sense. This reminds me a lot of my house where nothing makes sense, and whoever designed the storage in this house should be fired. Because this place has the saddest excuse for storage. It doesn't make any sense the way that they designed it. It was definitely one of those cookie cutter condos where they just like, yeah, sure, that works, you know. Well, that's gonna be directly in front of a window, which is kind of annoying, but if this would just let me put it on top of the rug, like a normal house, that would be great. Maybe I just need to move the rug, and then it'll let me put it back where I need it to go. Let's see. Will you let me? Okay, it is the rug. That is super dumb. And now I can put the rug underneath it. That makes no sense. But we're just gonna go with it. Don't ask questions. Here, I'm gonna fix the camera for you guys really quick. There's a lot of extra space above my head. There we go, that's a little better. Okay. But yeah, so surgery on my heart. And it's like not a huge deal either. It's just kind of a, my mom has gone through 2 or 3 different ablations, heart surgeries, whatever. And it's definitely like, it's definitely a surgery, like, don't get me wrong, but it's definitely not like the most dangerous surgery there is out there. But it is really important in order for my quality of life, which I'm kind of a fan of. I kind of like having quality of life. That's solid. I like that. Okay, let's play some plants. Let's do this one. This is cool. Looks like a cactus. Let's do that. And I think there's a beanbag on here somewhere. I don't think you can change the colors, but a beanbag would fit this place, I think. Do they not have... Maybe they call it a poof. Yeah, they might call it a poof. Yep. Oh good, I can change the colors, okay. I think purple's good. And then let's see if we can fit this in the corner back here. There we go, sweet. Alright. Now, let's do a poinsettia. That's holiday-ish. I'm so excited for the holidays, you guys. Like, that's pretty much the best thing about winter, you know, because everything else is just kind of gloomy. It's really, like, it's a cozy season. I like it being cooler, you know. Michael definitely sleeps better in the winter, too. Like, he just has the best night's sleep ever, which I don't understand. But, see, this is kind of crowded. I don't know how to fix this, though, because of this stupid radiator, which it requires me to have, which is annoying. Here in America, we hardly ever have radiators. I actually think I'm going to sell this and find something else that doesn't take up as much room. Let's go to furniture. This might be good. Maybe just plain though. Why does that have to be patterned? Okay, that's more like it. I really like this cow pattern, but I don't think it matches the house. I think we'll do this one. There we go. Okay, yeah, I like that better. That's definitely a little bit more roomy. 2 bedrooms, what for? There's only 1 bedroom and a couch. If you anticipate sleeping on this, then it's a bedroom. But if not, it's a living room. People on here are so sassy sometimes. Alright, so we got this light, which I will put over here if it'll let me. Yeah. And then let's do another ceiling light. I think it's done with lamps. Let's do another one of those same box lights. I'm not seeing it. See, this is one of my favorite songs that just came on. Let me turn it up and show you guys. If that's too loud, let me know, but I love this song. I don't even know if it's a song, it's just an ambiance. I wouldn't necessarily call it a song. Alright, where on earth is this other light that came in this room? Oh, there it is. Ceiling lamp tube. I think it's blue. The one that's there. No, it's gray. Is there a gray option? Why would you put a light in here that I can't match? That's just... That's so mean. Okay, I guess we'll do like a mismatched look. Pink is cute, right? Okay. I actually think this place is done. Let's put up some pictures. And then I think we'll move on to the next house. I've been working on this one for quite a while. Ooh, I like this painting. That's a good bedroom painting. And then... Okay. And then... Ooh, that's pretty. Let's do a plaid. Pink, painting pink trees. Yeah, let's do this. It's kind of simple. I could put it up here. In the middle. And then... one more picture, I think. I like this pink one. It's pretty big. That's pretty. I think that's the only place it'll fit in here too. Alright. Let's do it here then. And then... kitchen might need a small one. Just to create a good atmosphere. And then... only the bathroom the way it is. Maybe I'll add a plant to the windowsill. Is it windowsill or windowsill? Somebody tell me. I'm not really quite sure. I've always called it windowsill though. But now I'm questioning myself. Ooh, let's do a pink flower pot. Absolutely. Yay! Yay, it'll let me put it in there. Great. It's a little big for the window, but, you know, the more the merrier, right? Alright. Let's see. Let's save the game, just in case. Now, how exactly? Okay. So I bought the house for $34,016. The house parcel area is 944.40 meters squared. The house has 4 rooms. Yes. So that's actually how it looked before I started working on it. It was all burnt and stuff. So like you see the outside, I had to clean all of that. But you'll see that when I start the next house. So I can start the auction. Let's do that. Okay, so I'm gonna get at least 14 out of this place. Yeah, so I got $14,122.83. That will go towards buying a new house. So let's accept the offer. I love this one. It's so calming to me. The music, that is. It just really represents what this game is about, you know what I mean? But yeah, if I'm being completely... Oh my gosh, do I have to replaster this or what? Excuse me? Every so often this game glitches a little bit, which I am not a huge fan of, obviously. But, oh my gosh. But yeah, the plaster... Oh, sorry, that was probably really loud. The plaster on the walls sometimes doesn't generate after I've fixed it like multiple times. So I'm not quite sure if it's just a bug in the game that they need to fix with a new update or what. But I'm not a fan because it's really frustrating. Alright, so no new emails. the emails are where I would go to do different tasks and so forth so I could earn more money. But I don't have any more tasks, so let's go to the browser, and we have $60,000 that we can get a new house with. So I think we might do a 30,000, because then that'll give us plenty of working space. And there's the abandoned house. That's pretty much the same layout as the one that we just did. Let's do this one, because this one is definitely a bit different than the other one. Shake things up a little. Oh, good, I bought it. Okay, do you want to go there right now? If you prefer to stay in the office, you can always go to the new house using the gate. Nope, I'll go. Oh. But yeah, you guys, I do apologize for my recent absence. Okay, yeah, I knew that. But yeah, life has just kind of taken me for a ride recently, and I'm not handling it as well as I would like to say that I'm handling it, but I'm handling it. So that's basically all you can ask of me, right? But I have been working on some different kind of content. I've recently been working on like nail art and stuff like that. If you guys can see it, this camera doesn't have very good quality, but I have like sweater nails, and this one's a bear. And I've been doing different like nail designs and stuff like that, and I've had people request videos on that and how I do my different nail designs. So I'll be working on that, because that's a video that I definitely would enjoy doing. And I recently got some different things that I will enjoy using to do my nails. One thing you guys will learn about me too is when I'm feeling low and, you know, I'm not doing super great mental health wise, my words really struggle. That's not the way I want to say that, but case in point. But I really struggle with my words and saying the right thing and how I want to say it. I'm not as eloquent with my speaking, and it gets really frustrating after a while, you know. But, you know, you just kind of got to do what you got to do and move forward. But yeah, that's why I might seem a little off, just because things are a bit overwhelming as of the past few months. And I don't know, it's just nice to be able to level with you guys and be honest about how I'm feeling. And I don't know, maybe have some confidants as well to maybe rely on when I'm usually the strength for other people. It's nice to know that, you know, other people are willing to be that for you sometimes, you know? And just being honest too with, you know, yourself and others, that it's just like, you know, you don't have to be like in crisis or, you know, about to end yourself or something like that in order to need some help, you know, and need some support and friends and so forth, you know. And I'm not beyond asking for help. It's just frustrating because I don't want to have to need it. I've done so well with taking care of my mental health and doing better, and that's kind of what makes it so much more difficult when I'm back to square one again, you know what I mean? Where it's kind of, I don't know, defeating, because it's a cycle and not just, you know, a beginning and an end kind of process. So it just gets a little bit frustrating, but you know, that's how it works, you know? You can't change yourself as a person. If you're just more prone to that kind of thing, then you just have to understand that it's always going to be a part of your life, and you just have to manage it, you know? And it's not something that you necessarily fix, it's just something that you understand and manage. But yeah, I catch myself apologizing all the time to people too, that it's like, you know, I'm sorry I'm not my usual peppy self, and, you know, I'm sorry that I'm acting a little different, but it's like, you know, that shouldn't necessarily be something that I'm apologizing for, because it's not like I want to, you know, it's not like I want to feel that way. And of course I feel bad because I don't want to bring other people down, but I also need to be realistic in the fact that it's not necessarily my fault that I feel this way. I just feel this way. And if you guys want a YouTube channel to also check out, some recommendations, I've recently been watching a channel called Cinema Therapy. I highly recommend it. It is, you know, as you would understand, cinema therapy. So there is, one of the guys is a film director, producer, etc., and the other is a certified family therapist. And one reacts to the filmmaking nature of the movie, and the other responds to like the plot and how it speaks to human nature, etc. And it's really been a lot of fun to watch because they do it to like a lot of Disney movies too, I understand. I really like it. They did it to Encanto, and I think I've watched that episode like 3 or 4 times just because I think it resonates with me a lot, and it's just kind of nice to have someone break it down for you, you know what I mean? Get you thinking. I like that color. Now is this too wide? No, it should be just good enough. No, it is too wide. Ah! Shoot. Let's see. Maybe this one would work. Nope, that's also too wide. Oh my goodness, that is really annoying. Then we have short tables. I might just not have a table, to be honest. This one was too wide. Yeah, I think we're gonna forego the table here and maybe move it out to this room. And we'll just have more counters. I think that's a good idea. Kitchen. Okay. I don't remember what the cabinets look like in there. Okay, it's like a light brown. So maybe like that. And that. And that. No, that's really different. I might have to just replace this whole cabinetry. But I don't want to. I guess we're gonna do that. Oh my goodness. Between being tired, which I'm pretty sure is a side effect of the beta blocker, it's making me really tired and fatigued. I did try from Mountain Opso. I highly recommend that company. It's just an online company, I think, but sometimes they partner with businesses. But they create some awesome caffeinated drinks and health stuff, exercise stuff. Just go check them out because I'm not doing them justice in explaining it due to the nature of my brain today. But I recently tried their Sleepy Chai product, and it helps me so much to sleep better. Yeah, because when I'm sleeping, oh my gosh, thank you. But yeah, it's like when I go to sleep, I'll wake up like 6 or 7 times. I'll stay up for about 10 minutes each time, and it's like that's like more than an hour being awake. It's just, it really adds up and gets exhausting after a while. So the sleepy chai I highly recommend for my fellow sleep deprived friends. Okay, I can't remember what my other cabinet looked like. Okay, I think we went with the darker front. Yeah, and then the tabletop I think was like that. No, the tabletop was darker. Yes, I think that's it. Yeah. See, that's what I'm telling you guys. They need to have like a preset for like the cabinet that you've already built. Oh, shoot. Oh my goodness. This is the worst. But they need to have a preset so that you know what you've selected already. I don't remember what I was talking about before. This is me at not my worst, but at my not so great. So, hope you're enjoying it. But I don't remember what I was talking about before, so I'm just going to start a new subject because I wanted to talk to you guys about starting a guys, my words, I'm so sorry. I have a VR headset. I have an Oculus Quest 2, and I need to figure out how to get like the recordings onto my computer and get them downloaded, because I would like to make videos with that as well, because I recently bought Cooking Simulator and I would love to do that as a Thanksgiving episode. Hey, Kevin! Kevin from Bingeworthy Gaming is on. How are you, Kevin? He says, what's going on? This, basically, living the life, renovating. How have you been, Kevin? I've noticed that you've been doing lots of streams and lots of videos lately. You've gotten lots of growth, which is awesome. What the heck was I getting? Fridge. Yay. Okay, I think that's an electronic equipment. Yes. That's a nice small fridge. I like that. I don't know why my chat's not working on the live stream, so I'm just gonna go ahead and hide it, because there's no point in having it there if it's not gonna be useful. Oh yeah, Kevin says that Kaiosuke would be a great help for the VR questions. I didn't realize that Kaiosuke did VR. I'll have to ask him. Kaiosuke is one of Bingeworthy's frequent viewers. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to balance my phone and it's not working. But yeah, he's one of his frequent viewers. I've met him on there multiple times in his chat. He has an awesome like community too. I really like everybody in his community. They're a lot of fun. Okay, let's add a rug in here, and then I want to be done with this stupid kitchen because it just, this shape doesn't make sense and it's upsetting me. Should we do like something cool like this? No. Oh, it'll let me. Yay! Okay, we are... Okay, let's add a couple top cabinets just because everybody loves some storage. Oh, Kevin says that chat wasn't working for his friend earlier. Interesting. Yeah, I wonder if maybe there's just a problem with the, like when you go to the live stream option on YouTube, there might be a problem with like their link or something that they give to you to be able to connect your live stream with your chat on OBS. So YouTube might be having a problem with that or something. But I also set up this scene like yesterday. What was I doing? The cabinets. All right. But yeah, I also set up this stream scene yesterday, so it might just be that I set up the chat yesterday and it's a new stream. I'm not really sure if that would matter, but that seems like something that would be annoying, so it would stand to reason that it decided that it didn't want to work. No, let's do front face, or white face. Make it look not so crowded. The controls are so touchy on this game too. I could see that this would probably be a little bit easier to play on the computer, to be honest. But I love having a Switch. The Switch was the best invention ever because of the fact that you can turn it into a handheld console and have it a TV console, and you can stream it. And I want to get a second dock, which is like 20 bucks or something on Amazon, that actually like casts it onto like the Switch while it's charging on a dock, or you can cast it onto a TV or computer while you're playing, which is great. I just I think I want to put a skinny cabinet in there if it's gonna be small enough. But yeah, I really love that it's so versatile, and the fact that you can play it as a handheld and on the TV. I got the Switch Lite when like everybody was trying to buy the Switch for Animal Crossing and everything was gone. And so I got the Switch Lite just out of desperation. I knew I wanted the full Switch because, I mean, just being able to switch it from console to handheld is just so powerful. But it was better that than nothing, to be honest. But I knew, like, within 20 minutes of playing Animal Crossing on that tiny little Switch, because, I mean, the screen's smaller, too, on a Switch Lite. Oh, geez, I chose the wrong cabinet top. That's okay, I don't care that much. I'm not very good at this game. It's for therapy, that's what it's for. I'm not trying to be perfect here. But, yeah, the Switch is awesome, Kevin, I'm telling you. It's really the best console invention since, probably since, like, the Oculus, to be honest. And I think the Oculus and the Switch were, like, one after the other, or, like, kind of close together. Don't quote me on that, I'm not certain, but yeah. It's really nice to have that, and just trying to play the Switch Lite was just not for me. And then later when the Switch did become available, Michael took the Switch Lite, and he prefers to play that one because he doesn't usually play stuff on the console, like on the TV, like hardly ever, because he works a lot. So if he is doing anything, he's doing it while he's watching TV, to be honest. Doors, floors. Tell me what that reference is if you guys know it. Floors, doors, drawers. Here we go. I'll give you guys a second to guess it, and then I'll tell you. Should we do light colored doors? I think I'm gonna do a light brown. I think that's the way to do it. But yeah, overall the Switch is the best way to go, I think. And if I get a second console, I can have one that's always set up on my computer so I can stream, or I can have the other one set up. I think I'm gonna open up this wall a little bit and make the entry bigger, because I don't like that that's a room instead of just a walk-in. I don't know why this is so gosh dang difficult to select a mode. Thank you. Anyways, but yeah, Switch is definitely the best way to go. I really like certain things on the computer. I have two games that I play on the computer. One is Unpacking, and the other one off of Steam I got was the Night Shift or something like that. That I saw Jacksepticeye play, and it looked like a lot of fun, so I had to get it, because it's like a barista simulator kind of, but it's also like a horror game mixed in. It's really entertaining. But Kevin, tell me what you've been up to. How's work been? How's YouTube been for you? I've noticed that you've gotten some growth, some new subscribers, so that's awesome. I was mentioning earlier too, before you got on, that, you know, I've just had to take a little bit of a break from videos and stuff like that, not because I want to, but my mental health has kind of been in the trash lately, and so just kind of like putting everything down and just kind of getting back to your basics, taking care of the house and stuff like that, but also just like doing things that I like to do. I like to stream games and stuff like that. I also like to do nails and stuff, just kind of take care of myself. And so I've just kind of been doing that in the meantime until I can get my heart feeling better. I was also talking about the surgery that I'm supposed to get for my heart. With the whole health situation that I've been going through, they discovered that I have an atrial flutter, which is basically an irregular heartbeat that can be fixed. Because when my heartbeat is irregular, it's actually really dangerous and it puts me at risk of having a heart attack. And my grandpa died of a heart attack at like 50 something. My mom has had several heart surgeries. Heart health is not in my family, at least the good kind. So it's been kind of busy that way. He says, Kevin says, been busy working on a stream for this afternoon. Taking a break is always a wise move. Yeah, I kind of wanted to and I kind of didn't want to, but I knew that I kind of had to overall if I wanted to be happy. But yeah, it's a hard decision to know when it's good to take a break and when it's good to keep going so that you're doing something that you love. Because I love making videos. I really do. It's a lot of work and it's kind of hard on my physical health because I have to sit in this chair for like hours on end and I have terrible posture in this chair. Not necessarily the chair's fault, but also because I have hypermobility and so I just kind of sit however it's comfortable. And usually, if I sit that way for several hours, it's not comfortable anymore, if you know what I mean. What colors should I paint the walls in the kitchen? I was thinking kind of like this greeny yellow, but it's like the color is totally different in the can versus on the wall. So you kind of just have to paint it on the wall and see what it looks like, and then decide. Kevin says, definitely get rest then. Heart stuff is scary. I totally get it. Heart stuff is scary. It's like, I've been really freaking out about it too. It's just frustrating because in order to get it fixed, because right now I'm just taking a beta blocker and managing it with medication, but I recently realized that it has a soy ingredient in it, and as you may remember, I have a soy allergy. So it's been upsetting my stomach for quite a while and I didn't realize that it was it causing it. So now the thing that's supposed to be helping my heart stuff is ruining my digestive system. So it is kind of a catch-22 and they can fix it with surgery, which is great. However, the surgery will be between $17,000 and $33,000. So pretty sure that's not happening anytime soon. And yeah, I think just overall it's just been really overwhelming, just kind of thinking about money and health stuff and the fact that I can't afford to take care of myself in that way. I was mentioning earlier too that Michael and I were looking into some international options and doing some medical tourism so that I can get my heart thing fixed, because it's just a one-time thing. Like, I just need to go in, they need to cauterize it, and then my heart rhythm will be normal again. And I can freaking live my life once again. Which would be excellent. I am a fan of that. But to do that, if we went to the UK or England or something, it would, I think with travel, and this was just kind of rough numbers that we did, doing just like 15 minutes of research or something, but it would be just under $8,000 to do travel, to do the surgery, and to rent a car, I think. And of course we need to think about lodging and food, which the food part would be a little bit more difficult in my situation because I have lots of, well, not a lot of food allergies, but I have common food allergies like wheat and soy. So that's a little bit more complex. But yeah, if we did medical tourism, we definitely could swing $8,000 a lot sooner than we could swing 18 to 33. So definitely looking into that option a little bit more, but that definitely pushes out our time frame to, 5 months like we were thinking about before, because it was just a matter of when could I get to Utah and see the doctor and get scheduled. And then once we started to hear what the price was gonna be, we were like, well, that's definitely not happening in my lifetime, basically. And just kind of going from there. Definitely get rest then. Heart stuff is scary. That's crazy expensive. Come to Canada. How exactly does medical tourism work in Canada if you're not a citizen? That's kind of what I was curious about, because I mean, Idaho is pretty close to Canada. It's just a little bit like I'm in the lower part of the state, so we're not like necessarily bordering, but my state borders you. So how exactly does that work? Because if it's about the same as, you know, the price that we were reading in the UK, like near London and stuff like that, I would definitely be game in looking into that, because I need to get this fixed. It's not something that I just want. It's something that I legitimately do need. And apparently America doesn't understand that people die, you know, and they die from heart stuff. And I don't know where they think I would get $15,000 tomorrow. Like, why would they think I could pay for that? And insurance is a scam, basically. We have good insurance, but yeah, we end up paying for everything out of pocket because we have a deductible to meet, and they won't pay a single dime until we reach that deductible. Then they pay 80% once we reach that deductible, and then we pay 20% until we hit our out-of-pocket maximum of around $8,000. And then they pay 100% of that if it qualifies. And just a spoiler alert, nothing ever qualifies. So scam, I would say, definitely. And I will be the first to say that America is the worst place to live if you have any health problem whatsoever. Diabetes, forget strep throat, you know, like if you have good insurance, but it's like a lower monthly cost, because Michael and I have an HSA, and that basically means that we get a savings account that we can deposit into tax-free. So we can deposit in 100% of Michael's paycheck without it being taxed first into the HSA. So that's really helpful, but there's also a cap on how much we can contribute to the HSA, which doesn't make any sense because it is our account, it is our money, and it's tax-free. They just don't want us to be able to not be taxed that much because they're criminals. So that is my spiel. American healthcare is literally a scam, and I'm gonna put it bluntly, they kill people. Basically, it's just out of neglect instead of actively getting a knife and, you know, killing them. You know, I mean, I know that got really dark, but it is a super huge pathetic excuse. It's just bad. I think we'll do pink in the living room. I know that's not everybody's jam, but I think it'll look good. And if it doesn't, it's not gonna be my house. I'm selling it, so. Said every renovator ever. Okay, that is purple. Liars. Just lie to me. We are selling these. I don't like that color. It's really gross. It's like a muddy purple. Let's do gray. Let's see how this looks before we buy 2 of them. Sure. Let's go with that. But yeah, and this is really the first time that I've ever needed to have like a surgery besides getting my wisdom teeth pulled. I'm not the healthiest person, but I've also never had to be like hospitalized since I was like 7 for extreme dehydration. And I don't know if that's because I've never needed to be hospitalized, or that we never hospitalized me because once was expensive enough and we're not doing that again. But yeah, it's really, really sad the way that America treats sick people. Even if you're sick once, like if you just have a cold and you need anything more than just an antibiotic, it's ridiculous. If you have children, if they break a bone, if they have an accident, you know, something like that, like you will be paying that medical expense for years unless you have really good insurance before the accident happens. And it's just terrible. I didn't realize how bad it was until I needed to utilize the medical system, and we just pay for everything out of our pockets, and then we have nothing left. And I'm still miserable. So nobody wins except for the insurance company who gets my money every month and pays me nothing to help with my health like they're supposed to. So that's my spiel. But, ooh, there is crap on the ceiling. How does this even happen? Well, stuff on the ceiling. Hopefully it's not crap. Gross. It was such a gross joke. I'm sorry. Okay, is there anything else on the ceiling? Yes. Okay, now I can get back to painting. But yeah, I was thinking that doing some VR content would be really fun, so I'll have to reach out to Kayosuke, maybe send him a message. I need to clean these windowsills. But I thought that would be fun for Thanksgiving content, and maybe do like a video that way. But then I'd also like to do some nail content, which would be really cool, I think, and show you guys how I do my nails. I do French tips, I do designs, hand-painted decorations, all of that with my gel nail kit that I got on Amazon like 2 years ago. Definitely has paid for itself at this point. I have really, really flexible nails. I think that's part of having EDS, but if not, it's just a pain in the butt. Genetically, I guess, because my mom has really brittle nails, but I have really flexible, bendable nails. So they don't chip or crack, they just bend, and it hurts super bad because it pulls it up from my cuticle. Yeah, and it's as painful as it sounds. But having the gel polish helps a lot. Just because it makes my nails a little bit more sturdy so that they don't bend quite as much. And I have super cute nails pretty much all the time, so it's a win-win, really. I think I showed you guys this earlier, but these are my nails if you guys can see them. It's kind of dark, but yeah, I have little bears for the thumbs. I have like this plaid on my finger, my pointer finger, and then these two are sweaters, but you can't really tell, but I like them. I like them a lot. I also got recently on Amazon like those professional like fake nail holders, so that you can paint them, like paint examples of them in practice. I think I'm gonna sell this radiator here. I mean, honestly, nobody really asks for a radiator when I'm selling a house. And oh my flippin' goodness, select the cell. No! Select the cell. Thank you. Let me sell everything while I have this, because that was the biggest nightmare I've ever had to experience. Okay, okay. I sold the radiator in here already. We'll sell this mirror too. And that sink is disgusting. That bathroom's kind of gross. And I got a mop behind the sink anyway. Alright. Alright. Are we still painting in here? Yes, we are. But I'll tell you what, guys. My brain has been all over the place, and it's been funny and depressing at the same time. Like, I'll be mid-sentence too, and I'll forget what I'm saying. I'll forget my birthday. That's happened several times this week. I'll forget how old I am. That's happened also, I think, in the last 2 weeks. It's been a ride, y'all. I wouldn't say it's been fun, but it's been an experience, that's for sure. But I'm excited for Thanksgiving. That'll be fun. Also, my sister-in-law's baptism is going to be tomorrow, so that'll be fun too. She just turned 8, and she will have her baptism. So I'll see some family tomorrow on my husband's side, so that'll be fun. Thanksgiving, my family doesn't really do a whole ton. Like, sometimes we'll try to get together for dinner or something, but everybody's kind of all over the place and distant. But Michael's family does a huge feast for Thanksgiving. Let's buy some more gray. And so we usually go there and have leftovers from there for like 3 or 4 days. And that'll be nice. The hard thing is, though, is that Michael's family is a mix between Italian and Asian. And I know he doesn't look it, but I think he's at least a quarter Asian. And I think his grandma Marty is like half or something. But yeah, he's got a very cultured family who is very food oriented. They make amazing food. Unfortunately, Italian food and Chinese food is not very gluten-free friendly, which I don't blame them for because gluten-free is not very good. Indian food is pretty gluten-free friendly as long as you don't get naan or something like that. Most everything is rice, which is fabulous. But Italian food is a lot of breaded stuff, lots of pasta, and Asian food is kind of similar. You have lots of wontons and egg rolls and all of that jazz. And I miss grandma's egg rolls. They were amazing. And she'd make them by hand. She'd also make homemade wontons. And she still makes them every year. And I just have to watch everybody else eat them. Because, I mean, honestly, I do have the option of eating them. I just also have to pay the price. And not usually will it ever be worth it if it's ever involving wheat or soy. I have a handful of other random allergies like salmon, shrimp, tuna, cane sugar, chocolate. I know, chocolate, it's the worst. But, yeah, wheat and soy are definitely not options to ever have because the results are catastrophic and long term. It took me, I think, probably 3 or 4 months the last time I had like an actual soy poisoning situation. I had costochondritis, which is inflammation in your ribs along your sternal joints. I had costochondritis for, I think, 3 months, and my ribs would dislocate from the inflammation, and it was horrible and awful. I had to sleep in a chair. I had to sleep in a rocking chair in our bedroom for like 2 of those 3 months because it was just too painful to lay on them. Because they were, I mean, my ribs were dislocated. Like, they're not made to be dislocated and laid on. They're not made to be dislocated at all, to be honest. But yeah, that was not a fun experience. And I can't think of many foods that are worth it to go through that experience for 3 months afterwards. So, yeah, kind of a life working against me kind of feeling. But, you know, you work with what you have. But also, too, the past year, 2 years, Michael's family has done their best to, you know, make adjustments to the foods that I can have it. Like, if they're going to make, like, some type of salad with mayonnaise or something, or salad with a dressing, they just make the salad and then they leave the dressing off of it, because the dressing or mayonnaise is usually what I can't have because it has vegetable oil, which has soy in it. So, you know, sometimes they'll just leave out that dressing and then I'll bring my own that I can have. And so they do kind of help in that way, but it just gets really complicated when it's just like, oh, well, how do I modify a brownie so that she can have it? And it's just like, well, you have to have this particular, you know, you have to have carob and not cocoa. You have to have gluten-free flour and not regular flour. I can't have brown sugar. You know, it's like, it gets really complicated after, you know, with certain foods. And, you know, unless you have a written list in front of you, which I think I've given to them a couple of times, it's hard to keep track of, and if you're not used to reading labels and stuff like that, it can be kind of overwhelming. But you know, it's been my life for about 2.5 years now, so I'm more used to it, of course. But it's hard to feel left out when, you know, food is such a social thing. Paint. Let's just move this stupid can over here. Like, I don't know why I have it on the other side of the stupid room. Okay. I think I got just enough paint too. That's a first. I usually get way too much. I had physical therapy yesterday, and both of my shoulders were out. My right shoulder it's probably been out for about a week and a half. Like, it was subluxed. It's not like fully dislocated or else I wouldn't be able to move it. But it's been subluxed for probably over a week. And he put it back in and it hurt like a bugger, but my goodness, it feels better today. It's sore, but it feels better. All right, let's mop this. And I think I need to clean this one too. Yeah. Oh, someone's at the door. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. It was just the UPS guy. All right, now let's clean this window. It's always so satisfying to see how clean it is after you're done with it. It's so much nicer. See, it's a little bit more finicky too on the Switch, I think. I think it'd be a little bit easier on the computer, but still not too bad. After I adjusted the sensitivity on the joysticks too, it's much easier to play. Oh my gosh, that first few times was really difficult. It's like you just barely tap the joystick and you're on the other side of the room. Okay, now here is my favorite part. I love doing flooring. Floor. Let's do floor panels and let's do wood in the bathroom. But you just like go over here and you click the right trigger. Oh, excuse me. Jeez, I'm telling you guys, I don't know if it's allergies or what, but my gosh, I've been sneezing. My nose has been running constantly. It's just been terrible. All right, now, like, that's how quick the flooring is, too. I love doing floor tiles. Kind of like that this is darker. Should I leave this the way it is? I will for now. I'll decide later. Now let's decide what to do for the walls. That's kind of a fun wallpaper. bricks are cool. I think this light one would look good with the darker flooring. Let's do bricks. Let's do 2 of these and then we'll do paint on some of the other walls. Panels are much quicker to put onto than tiles, which I love. Wall tiles are a little bit repetitive and, I don't know, finicky. Panels are just a little bit more quick. If you do like Pomchi Plays, my little series of game streaming, video game streaming, whatever you want to call it. If you do like it, I do have several other games that I can play for you guys and you guys can watch. I have Luigi's Mansion 3. I have Animal Crossing, of course. I also have the downloadable content of Happy Home Paradise for Animal Crossing New Horizons. And I also recently got a new game called Epic Chef. If you guys are interested in seeing what that's all about, I can play that for you guys. I also have my computer games, like Unpacking, which is super fun. It's similar to this game where it's just kind of like a cozy game and you just, you know, unpack things and make the room look nice and clean. It's just very satisfying. And then there is The Night Shift, which is the horror game coffee simulator. And then I also have VR games too, but I just need to figure out how to do that exactly. I probably won't be able to stream that, the VR games, because for one, it might be hard to read chat. And 2, it's probably a little bit more complex and I probably have to physically hook up my Oculus to my computer, which I don't want to be playing with cords attached to me. I am clumsy enough. I don't need extra cords just following me around for an accident waiting to happen. But I think VR would be a really fun way to do some extra gaming in that way. I have a boxing game that's really fun. I have Beat Saber, which I love. I just have to be feeling well enough to play it because it will really mess up my shoulders if I am not in 100% shape, or at least like 75, 80. I'll dislocate my arms pretty easily playing that on Expert Plus. So I pass it, I get A+, but, or S even tier, but yeah, I usually leave with at least 1 dislocated shoulder. So I usually play it day before therapy just in case. Oh, and we have 1 extra panel that never happens. I usually have to buy a whole new freaking stack just for like 1 more panel. Alright, now we'll probably do like paint on the other 2 walls. We just have to decide what color we want to do it. I kind of like this color, but you never know what color it's going to be till it's on the wall. Let's see. That is gray. Why is it called Forest Mist? They need to stinking rename their paints here because it's just trial and error. Painting is probably my least favorite thing to do on this game. Painting and wall tiles. Okay, I kind of like that. It's like a brown. I'm also kind of colorblind, so that's probably why I don't like painting quite as much. But yeah, overall too, like my mental health is not like the worst, but it's definitely worse than it was earlier this year. Winter's kind of hard when I'm not feeling well, and then on top of that I'm stressed. Stress affects my fibromyalgia as well, and it triggers my symptoms more so. For the most part, my fibromyalgia has been pretty well managed, but yeah, any type of psychological stress or anxiety definitely makes it a little bit harder to compartmentalize, I guess. The EDS stuff, the hypermobility stuff is, you know, it's about the same. It's just my body goes through cycles of, hey, let's make her neck a problem and dislocate it several times a week, or, you know, once a week, and then have to go into the therapist every day. It's the worst. Versus, you know, just general discomfort. And then when it's cold too, my joints just hurt a lot more. And I think that's common for anybody with joint pain, but particularly for EDS, I've heard that that's pretty common. If you're watching this and you don't know what EDS is or what I'm talking about, I highly recommend that you watch my sister channel, Dre of Sunshine. That is where I share a lot of my tips and health tricks on how to manage your life with chronic pain and not let it control your life. Mental health is pretty tricky too, because you can't just decide, hey, I'm not gonna look at it this way anymore and just feel better. It's a bit more complex than that, but I do highly recommend going in to get some therapy. I still need to go in and do that, and that's probably why my mental health is in trash, is because I haven't been prioritizing that probably as much as I should. Whoops, I need you to clean it. Thank you. I wish that they would switch their selection menu because it's really a pain. Geez, those people on this side are just so bossy. Alright, I think we have one more panel left here. I think I'm gonna use that in this little corner right here. I'm not buying a whole second one just to get that one though. I'm not buying a whole nother stack for that. That's ridiculous. Need to clean that cobweb off the corner too. Okay. I think that's the only window. Nope, we have one more. Yeah, as you can see, this window scraper is a little glitchy on the Switch version, but could be worse. Alright, now let's get the mop out. Let's clean these cobwebs. Okay, now let's start mounting some devices, huh? Okay, did I miss any spots on the ceiling? Okay, no I didn't. Now let's start mounting some devices. Oh, mount devices. I already forgot what I was doing. Gosh. This is why I need this game. It just helps me stay on task. There we go. Let's sell this paint so we can get it out of the way. Alright. Now we need a shower. One thing that is sad about this game too is that like it only provides you with one standing shower. So you can't really choose other designs or anything. It's just all you have. And then I think this is a washer. Sink. There we go. I also recently posted a video that was kind of out of my usual Oh, Kevin's got to take his kiddos to his dad's. He'll talk soon. All right, see you soon, Kevin. Thanks for stopping in. It was nice to have somebody to chat with for a little while. Drive safely. Also, it's probably pretty snowy up there in Canada. Oh my goodness, sorry. One thing too that I love about doing YouTube is just the fact that you get to meet people from like every country. It's pretty cool. I've met lots of people from Canada, which they are as nice as they are supposed to be, I guess. That's a weird way of saying it, but like they're as nice as you'd expect them to be being Canadians. The stereotype rings true as far as my experience has been. I love Canadians, they're so sweet. When Michael and I went to Coeur d'Alene for a vacation, we, because Coeur d'Alene is like bordering Canada. We're in the bottom of the state, but Coeur d'Alene is in the top of the state. And it's really close to Canada. It's like probably an hour or two out of Canada. And anyway, so everybody there was so friendly though, like incredibly so. Like a stranger would just pick up a conversation with you out of nowhere. They would talk to us about our dogs that we had in the back seat. We have a little car seat for them too, and they would mention it all the time. Like they would bring it up and, you know, just strike a conversation with us. And it's like, I loved it. It made Michael uncomfortable because he's a little bit more keep to himself, but I love that kind of thing. It just, I love making new friends and meeting new people. Let's sell this washer unit here. I don't necessarily want one in here. It's a little too crowded. Okay, now let's do some decorations. I think this bathroom calls for a plant. I wish we could get like a towel rack in here or something. Let's look at furniture. Probably cupboards. I think there's towels. Yeah. Should we do roll or stack? Stick around. There we go. Yeah, I like that. And then we'll do a rug. Floor. This purple one might be cute. Yeah, I like that. Alright. kind of like goes into the toilet a little bit, but I don't mind too much. Alright, now we got a nice big living room to work with too, so let's figure out what we can do for that. I'm just kind of relaxing, also just kind of like, it's been nice to kind of vent with you guys a little bit. I've been kind of like, I don't know, bottled up the past few weeks, months. Maybe years if we're getting deep about it. I like this couch. It's kind of cool, but it's like, it's a little small. That's too much brown. White would be good, I think. I like this song. Music, I guess. I don't know if this would qualify as a song. Oh my gosh. See, you see what I mean though? Like the controls are so freaking touchy on the Switch with this game. There we go. Actually, let's put this chair like in the corner here. Then we need to put like a cupboard or like a short thingy. I kind of like this thing, but I don't want it to stick out too much. If I move that chair, I think this will be good right there. I think I'm gonna sell this chair. I don't need it. Okay. This place doesn't have a bedroom. I'm just realizing that this place does not have a bedroom. I mean, does it need to? I don't know. I think I'm just gonna sell what's left of this paint. I don't think I need any more of it. If you guys hear kicking, it's just Indy scratching. She loves this little beanbag that I have in here. It's like her new bed that she has commandeered. Okay. We might do a couch that is a bed too. Like one of these sofas that they said made it a bedroom. Yeah, okay. I guess I can't do two like that. maybe we'll do like a table. Yeah, that's too big. That's a coffee table. No. That's better. That's very quaint. Okay, and then maybe we'll add chairs or something. And then we'll do like a small one. Come on, you can fit. There you go. Okay. And then let's get some plates or something. We'll put it on the table. Since the dark table, or a light table, will do a dark plate. Okay. Let's see, spoon. Oops. Spookman, that's funny. Can't even see that because it's white. What happened to the dark spoons? Huh. Well, maybe we'll just put it in the middle like that. Here we go. Okay. Now, whoops. Decorations. Okay. Put a fern over here too. Because why not? We'll put one here too. I don't know what these people are complaining about. I am pre-furnishing their house. I don't know what they want from me. Shoot! I forgot to paint this wall! Whoops. Well, maybe, let's just... well, let's demolish this part. We don't need this part. There we go. Yeah, that should work. And then... I don't even remember what color this was. Was it young flower bed? guessing. That sounds familiar. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. Crisis averted. Kind of. I still had to buy more paint, but I probably would have had to anyway. The other one was pretty low. But isn't this game so nice? It's just relaxing. I think I saw Jacksepticeye play it or something, and when I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, that looks so nice. He played the computer version though, like several years ago. So it was a little different. Oh my goodness. Okay. That looks good. Yep. I approve. Alright. I'm kind of annoyed that I had to buy a whole nother can of paint for that. But I guess that's just what happens. Oh no. My computer's been having problems with certain USBs. Okay, just making sure the microphone isn't getting disconnected back and forth because it's been having that problem recently. I'm not quite sure how to fix it other than just like maybe it's the USB in my computer that's the problem. I'm not quite sure. It's been doing it ever since I used a hard drive that malfunctioned, which is great. I highly unrecommend it from Amazon. I will let you know which one I'm talking about in the description if I get to it. But yeah, they ghosted me. They took the product off of Amazon and will not respond to my queries, and customer service has basically just ghosted me. So basically got ripped off about $50, $75 for a terabyte hard drive. So not happy about that. But sometimes there's not much you can do. Alright, let's put up some pictures. And then I honestly think that that's going to be good. I don't want to do too much to this place because then, you know, it's a lot of investment. And let's put a picture over here somewhere. This water lily one's always a good one. And then there's that pink tree one that's always really pretty right here. There we go. Then we need another big one. That's good. And then we'll do one over the toilet. Who doesn't want a good picture over the toilet? There we go. Then we want a mirror over the sink. Is that the same in like every country? Is there always a mirror over the bathroom sink? Like in a nice house at least? Because I've always wondered that. Like there's certain places that just don't like build houses the same way as America. But it's like there's just certain things that you always have to have in a house. I wish ours had like an actual pantry. Our condo has like a pantry that's like outside that you have to access from the porch. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense either. But it's weird. I guess it's storage though, which we just have to take where we can get in this stupid house, but it's a place to live and we own it, you know, so there's always that, which is great. It's just kind of a pain when they don't think those things through and then they become your problem when it's your house, you know. Ooh, I like this red carpet. I don't think it's like goes with anything in this house, but I might use that in the next design. That's pretty cute. Yeah, I think we're good actually. Let's take a walk around the house and see if there's something else we need. Am I missing lights? No, I have lights. I think I want to switch the lights in the kitchen though. Make them a little bit nicer. Whoops. Let's do pot lights first. Halogen lights. Oh, that's the fire detector, the smoke detector. Guess I can't remove that. That's okay. And then that's pretty fancy. I think that's a solid light. Yeah. I like that. And then I think this one needs 2 lights in here. This is the thing though. They don't give you a matching color, so I might just have to buy 2 separate shades. So I might have to sell this one that's here and buy another pink one. Boom. Alright. This place looks pretty solid if I do say so myself. Pretty basic and simple, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Here, let's move this picture up a little bit. It looks kind of low. Actually, I think I want to move it to this wall. There we go. Alright. Alright, let's auction this. Alright, I got 14,000 again, so that's good. I kind of want to negotiate the offer though. I want to increase the price by a lot. Like, I think I want... like 5,000. Alright, I guess we'll accept that. I guess. So this is my main office. I keep bumping the mic. I'm really sorry about it. But this is my main office, and like I was saying before, I don't know why the game keeps glitching and like having these stupid issues with the plastering, but yeah, like it won't let me fill them or anything because it doesn't actually exist. It's just glitching and showing that they exist when they don't. So that's really annoying. But I think that's where I'm going to leave you off today. I'll give you guys a tour of my home office. This is the bedroom. See, and look, like what's I can't fix it. I don't know what the problem is here. It's a pain though. And then this back door is like a sauna door, which I thought was kind of cool because it's like a window door. It's kind of neat. But yeah, I like the design of it. I also did this wall with like the stripes on it, which I think is fun. And then here is the bathroom. Pretty simple. It's got a washer in it. And then here is the office. Painted it all myself. Again, Please ignore the stupid plastering things. It's just glitched. I don't know why. But there's that. So, yeah, I think that's it for today. Thank you for joining me on today's Pomchi Plays. If you guys have any requests of games that you'd like to see me play, I will put the list of games that you can choose from down in the description box below so you guys can suggest which one's your favorite. I will try to do Pomchi Plays a little bit more frequently since my normal video scheduling and filming is in the trash right now. So I will try to get back on to live stream some games and catch up with you guys, because it's good for my mental health to talk with you guys. Otherwise, I'm just a hermit and I've closed myself off, and the only person I see is Michael. So that's probably not the healthiest thing. But yeah, thank you for joining me today. Make it a great week by trying something